Hi guys, Editing Tuner here. Just want to let you know that we had some audio issues in this episode. Elmo's mic was cutting in and out a little bit, so there will be parts of this video where you can't quite hear him properly. I do apologise for that. We tried a different way of recording um, this episode than we have done in the past, and once we came to editing, we found out there was issues there. We're working on to get it better going forward. We're trying to make the videos the best we can for you. So once again, apologies for the audio issues in this episode. Let's jump into it, shall we? Hi guys, welcome back to Battle of the Bosses, Salford Edition, Part 2, mid-season. I'm Locase Tuner, we're here with Elmo,
Hi guys.
and be sure to go and check out his video down in the description. Go and see how his first half season has gone. Like and subscribe over there to him, and like and subscribe here as well, because you're going to love this video. Now, obviously, on Monday, we had the first initial transfer window with Salford. We've now played until the 1st of February, and we've done half the season, obviously. Things have been interesting. If you haven't watched the first part, please do go and watch that now before we go any further, because it will spoil things. But both of us had some pretty interesting games coming up. We both got pretty decent teams in the Carabao Cup draw. And we're going to see how that's panned out. We've played a couple of FA Cup games, a couple of league games. Say a couple of league games played half the season, but and then that lovely pizza trophy that we all love so much. First of all, let's get to transfer. You can see my finances here. We're nearly £500,000 in the red. We're overspending on the wage budget. We
Gary's
haven't.
wages from Sky, it's fine.
Yeah, he's just going to put it in. He asked Jamie Carragher to lend him a couple of grand as well. We've had a few players go out on loan. So I've had Tom Elliott in November. He went out on loan to Wrexham. Luke Burgess, also in November, went out on loan to Chesterfield. £3,000 loan fee as well. There, Donald Love, great name, out on loan to Dundalk. Liam Loughlin to Gloucester. Now he did go out on loan to Barnet in the summer, but wasn't getting played. So we recalled him and we've moved him out to Gloucester because, of course, this is a 5-year save. So these players need to be playing. In other editions, I probably won't care too much. They're out on loan. By the time they come back, I don't have to deal with them. He needs to be playing football, so we record him and send him back out. Aramide Otte, I think is how you pronounce his name. Promising young player. He's gone out on loan to Torquay for the rest of the season, as has Alex Denny to Darlington, and then finally Matty Willock to Glentoran. So no permanent outgoings at all so far. We did have, obviously, Ian Henderson that was here. He has picked up a pretty bad injury. I kind of want to show it without spoiling anything. Get my medical centre. Ian Henderson is out for 7 weeks to 3 months with a torn thigh muscle. He's been out
You
for a
think he did
while
that on
already.
purpose so that he didn't get shipped out in January?
Possibly. So it happened 4 days ago. He's seen a specialist. He did it in training as well, even better. So yeah, he's going to be missing for most of the season now. We've got a few players that can play up top in on loan, but I saw a free transfer that I just had to bring in. Former Manchester United player, Carlos Tevez, 37-year-old, 2.1k a week. He was interested, so I brought in Tevez.
Well, he wanted to retire at Boca.
Apparently so, but he left him and he's come back to England. Maybe it's the Gary Neville link. Maybe that must be it. I saw him and like, Gary, sort this out for me, pal. And yeah, he's come in. He has played 1 game for me so far, but he wasn't played as an attacking midfielder. Now Henderson's injured. We're maybe looking at moving him forward. But I have also brought in another player, this time on loan, also from Manchester United. It's Joe Hugel. Now, this is a player that I've heard you speak very positively about in the past.
In real life, he
Yes.
is a player that I definitely want to see more of.
And I've just been sort of using that unofficial link between Salford and Manchester United.
Yeah.
Obviously, I brought in a couple of players from them. So he's coming on loan to the end of the season. He's played 1 game, scored a goal. he probably will be my main replacement for Henderson with Tevez playing behind him.
Mm.
Because I want my strikers to run, and obviously Tevez at 37 years old probably can't do too much. 9 stamina. He doesn't particularly have the pace either, but he can be that sort of creative player and have his chances, and he will score goals.
Mm.
Um, I think he went until he's until the end of next season as well. But also with this being a 5-year save, I'm going to be having him in mentoring groups with some of the young players. That could
Yeah,
come in crucial going forward as well. So yeah, they were the only two signings I actually brought in January. Haven't spent a single penny. So my
very very attacking focus January transfer window. Then
yes, it is, and things have changed tactically. We've switched
Mm.
formations up. um, I
Okay.
I thought this was sort of the best use of some of the talent that's in the squad. I mentioned in the first part that I was looking at doing something different with tactics. This was it. This is what I was looking to bring it in. I wasn't sure about doing it because obviously I hadn't tried it anywhere.
Yeah,
So they've come in, and we'll see how it's gone, shall we?
yeah.
So let's start off with a pizza trophy. We obviously had one group game that we played in the first episode. We've now played all of them. I finished top of the group. 2 wins and 1 penalty win, giving me a total of 8 points. Can't remember who I beat on penalties. I beat Leeds on the 23s on penalties. Obviously, they went through as well in second place.
I don't understand that. I don't understand penalties for a draw,
It's just to give that
and
bonus
you get
point
two
for the win.
points for a
Yeah,
draw.
I quite like it. I think it's a different way of setting ties, and when it comes to it, you've got penalty experience. So,
Yeah, I still don't like it.
but I mean that group was never really in doubt, was it? We were miles ahead of Tranmere and all of them. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Manchester United on 23 is going bottom of their group, probably because I've loaned out all of their players. um, yeah, I mean, it is what it is, that competition. And then I got drawn against Liverpool on 23s in the quarterfinals and lost 1-0. Um, honestly, I didn't particularly care too much at all. Leighton Stewart scoring the only goal of the game, assisted by the goalkeeper. It's just a long ball over the top. Just simple. We did have a goal ruled out in the 90th minute. He was there was no doubt about it, he was offside. So I'm not too upset about that. They were the better team completely in that game. Man City under 23s beating Chelsea under 23s 5-1. Love this cup, giving opportunities to smaller teams to get through. Um, so yeah, I mean, I'm going to score no points in this competition at all. We would have drawn Portsmouth in the next round. Honestly, I really don't care at all. Don't care
Yeah.
one bit. The Carabao Cup. We had gone through the second round. We got to the third round. I got drawn against Leicester.
Wow.
I beat Leicester 1-0. Yes, they had a goal disallowed on the stroke of half time. Obviously, we played that formation. Um, we, we did not deserve this at all. But
No, they had double chances that you did.
yeah,
Double shots on target.
I mean, it shows it all when all of the back five and the goalkeeper all in the sevens and 3 of the front four, 6.4 maximum. That says a lot. But
Yeah. You are very
McKelney,
defensive though.
McKelney scored with a header from a corner as well to give us the only goal and put us through to the fourth round of the Carabao Cup, where we drew Arsenal. And Arsenal battered us 5-1. It wasn't even a contest. Um, we had 8 shots all game. Henderson scoring for us. I mean, just we've got Leno, Maitland-Niles, Saka. I mean, they played Maitland-Niles at right back, Saka at left back. Lacazette, Martinelli. Like, I stood no chance at all in this game. And
To be fair, if that happened in real life, I could see Arsenal running around that pitch as the Carabao Cup.
yeah, Yeah, it would not surprise me at all. Obviously, they were just a much better team in that game, and I hadn't expected to beat Leicester, so to beat them and get through to Arsenal,
Yeah,
I
you,
didn't really
you don't
care
get
what
any
the result
points,
was.
but you got the experience and the money.
Yeah,
Obviously, we're doing it for 5 years, so the further you get in any cup,
yeah, it's crucial. There will be a new champion this season. Southampton knocked out Manchester City 1-1, went through on
wow,
penalties. Um, Manchester
Watford
United
knocking
going out
out
to
Man United.
Watford. Obviously, Chelsea, Arsenal, Liverpool still in there. Tottenham, I think, went out in the third round. Yeah, they lost to Arsenal 4-0. Ha! Tottenham, I scored past Arsenal. You didn't. Um,
All right, in Chesterfield.
yeah. Quarterfinals, Arsenal knocked out Chelsea on penalties. Liverpool battering Cardiff. Watford and Southampton also going through. Watford on penalties against Bournemouth. Semi-finals, Arsenal beat Watford 4-3 on aggregate. Liverpool go through 6-2 against Southampton. And this was a bit harsh on Watford. I remember watching the result coming on this. They thought they'd taken it to extra time in the 90th minute, and then the 92nd minute, Lacazette scored to put them through on aggregate. That must have been heartbreak for Watford. But again, Arsenal were just dominant in this competition. Final hasn't been played yet, but obviously it's Liverpool versus Arsenal. Should be interesting. But yeah, they say no points scored in that, but I was very happy to get as far as I did, especially considering the draw.
Yeah.
FA Cup next, and we enter at the first round. I got drawn against Boston United. Simple 3-0 victory in that one. They didn't really cause any trouble at all. Easily through to the second round, where I got drawn against Stevenage, and this one was a little bit tougher. 2-1 victory over them. It it was a tough game, despite what that suggests. We were having a lot of shots, but a lot from range. 3.39 expected goals. We should have done better. They took the chance, maybe worry, but in the end we got that victory and got through to the third round, where we got Barnsley. Now, again, we're recording this before the winter update, so the replays are still in the third and fourth round. Obviously, they're not in real life. I drew in the first leg with these 1-1. It went to the second to the replay, where we lost 2-1 after extra time. We actually went ahead 15 minutes from time to equalise, and then 2 minutes before penalties, he scored the winner. That was heartbreaking because we
They
were
in
pretty
League
even.
One, Barnsley.
Championship, I think. Barnsley, or Championship, yeah.
Shows
So
how much I pay attention to lower leagues. But yeah,
I had to double check, but yeah, I mean,
going out in the third round isn't bad. The money. There's definitely a lot more money in FA
yeah,
Carabao Cup, and going out to a Championship club isn't bad either. Even if they are towards the bottom, it's still not bad.
taken to a replay as well, so we get that extra money from the two legs ticket sales. But it's just heartbreaking. 2 minutes away from penalties and then score. I'd have taken my chances on penalties. I don't like penalties when your team's in them, but
Yeah,
I, at least you're in it, aren't you? In that case, um, fourth round hasn't been played yet, but we would have been drawn against Arsenal had we got through. So I'm kind of glad that didn't happen.
yeah.
Now, if we just go to the schedule first of all, you can see we were at the end of August last time around. I was sort of hit
About
and miss. I
14.
was I was down in mid-table. We had a pretty good run of form. See, a couple of disappointing results in there, but pretty good run of form in the league. Nice victories over Hartlepool, 5-1 there. Henderson scoring a couple of things. You see, Henderson scored a lot of goals. He's all over the place there. Um, things were just going so well. Some cracking games. A 3-2 against Harrogate, 4-3 against Bristol Rovers. Then a 4-3 defeat against Oldham. Like all the goals were just happening in November, and then December hit, and things changed drastically. Victory over Mansfield, back-to-back 1-0 defeats. Victory over Port Vale, another loss, and we just suddenly tumbled. It was so 0-0 in that first leg against Barnsley, not 1-1. We actually had a man sent off after 33 minutes as well. So did quite well to get through to that. But yeah, just form has just drastically dipped in these past few weeks. And around here, we were top of the league by 5 points. We're now in fourth, 5 points off of top. Yeah.
Mansfield ninth.
Yeah. I need to turn this form around quickly because at the moment we're just going down. And
Yeah.
say to lose 10 points in a month and a half, like gap to Carlisle, is huge. See, spent all that time at top and then just
Yeah.
dip down. And Carlisle sort of come from nowhere as well. Down in 14th on match day
Wow.
18. 11 games later, the top, and they've been top for 5 weeks now. So yeah, we need to start putting wins together quickly. We have no cup competitions to worry about now. It's purely the league. See, that was Hugo's debut. He scored the only goal for us, but Ete scoring a winner.
I think the club's vision is to go up as well, isn't it? To get promoted.
Yeah, so they want promotion by winning the league.
Yeah,
He's
so
we're
you can see that they're
disappointed.
disappointed.
Yeah,
So
but
it's not just getting promoted. They want you to win the
yeah,
league. So there's a lot of pressure.
well, even more so, even if you did go, because they want you in playoffs within the next 2 years. So in League One, but I passed obviously all the cup, third round, second round, and second round. Work within the wage budget. On course, sure, not sure about that one. Only one I'm devastated with is Hanny plays under the age of 21 for the future. Tevez probably didn't help that. But no, I mean they're content really, which is what I am. To be honest with you, I'm sort of content. Love what I've done in the cup competitions until 4 or 5 weeks ago in game. I was loving what was happening in the league. We just need to turn that around. You see the dynamics here. The recent form is on a little bit of a down. I think I had a team meeting with them recently to obviously try and pick the heads up. I don't think I played a game since, so we'll see what happens with that.
What's your assists in your goals? So who's been scoring and assisting?
So goals wise, Ian Henderson's top scorer with 13 goals from 36 games. It just shows how much football we've already played this season.
Yeah, but
Um,
for him at his age as well,
yeah,
he's someone that
37
had it
years
started
old,
straight away.
13 goals and 9 assists.
That's
That's
not bad
why
at
I
all.
was so good about his injury, because honestly, he's probably not going to recover from that injury. Not at his age. I was actually surprised to not see the he's considering retirement message.
Yeah.
McKelney is my second top scorer with 9 and 7 assists. To be fair, these top four, Hunter and Morris as well, are all doing pretty good with goals and assists. They're contributing everywhere.
Mhm.
Assist wise, though, Ibu Toure, 10 assists.
Did you have the in my save? It was injured for a bit,
He was. Uh,
for about 2 months, I think.
Hamstring strain. Oh no, that was during my save. So he's had a hamstring strain. He was out for 4 weeks. He was back for
Yeah,
about a week, and then he went to African Cup of Nations with Gambia. So
yeah,
I lost him for about another month as well. So that
yeah. Because
that was annoying.
I can remember that he was out injured, and then even before he could play, he wanted a meeting with me, and he's like, "Look, I want to be playing, so I can go to African Nation." Yeah, yeah, no. So I went to pick him for the next game. You're still injured.
Yeah,
Just recover from your injury first.
it's pretty good. Average ratings as well in there. I need a new goalkeeper moving forward. I will admit that now. I don't trust Tom King. 15 clean sheets in 43 games. Fair enough, it's one every 3 games, but he doesn't convince me at all. Like it's a good record, but he's also conceded 48 goals. When you consider that's in 28 games. That's
Yeah.
over 2 goals a game on average that he's conceding in. I just don't trust him. And Torrance is not the answer either. So we'll see what happens. Obviously, a different thing about this save is we'll get the chance to use some of the youth intake.
Yeah.
Normally, we can just discard that. That's going to be a difference maker for us as well, potentially. A couple of players that did have it on loan have gone back. The chap that I had from Sheffield Wednesday, Deli Basiru, I changed my formation and he just didn't fit into it. He wasn't playing, so we sent him back. As good as he was, just wasn't going to fit in. Bobby Duncan, I've been trying to send him back, but according to his loan, I'm not allowed to terminate it.
I was
Loan,
like, no, we don't want him.
yeah, loan cannot be terminated. He has barely played at all. He's played one game or one sub appearance. Derby have not said a thing. They just do not care at all. He may get some chances now, though, with Henderson being injured. Hugo will go ahead of him, but he may have a chance.
I think it's definitely going to be interesting in the second half for you because your main goal scorer contributor is injured.
Yep.
You've got 2 new players, attacking players in that can hopefully slot in, but you don't know if they are just used to playing with Henderson. Are they going to fit well with you? Players around and everything. It's and you're already on a bad run.
Yep.
Through January as well. So
yeah, at the moment, that's the last game, the Hartlepool game, where Henderson is listed on the team news thing. So in theory, back against Harrogate, we've got to get him for the last 6 games of the season, but then he's got to build up his match fitness as well. Maybe the final couple of games of the season is all we're really going to see him. And obviously that depends on form as well. If Hugo, Duncan, Tevez, whoever comes in, starts scoring, like he may have played his last game for me. So we'll see what happens with him there. In fact, he hasn't played the past couple of games, obviously because of his injury. His last game was a 6.4 average rating. So yeah, that is pretty much it. Made a couple of board requests. One thing that I will say is I am doing a coaching course. I'm studying for a Continental A license because once you do them, it gives you a little bit boost to your attributes. I don't know why I'm telling you this. I'm giving you tips, but
I'm not going to shut you up. Keep going.
That will give a little boost to there, and that could be crucial again going forward. So,
just let me. Just...
youth candidates, because obviously, like I say, we can look at these. Apparently, it's an excellent intake for our stars. At least one of our goalkeepers looks a great prospect. I like. And 2 forwards who are fine prospects. I like. Everyone else, nah. Yeah. But yeah, that is pretty much it for me now. I don't think there's anything else to talk about at the moment, is there?
No.
I'm out of all the competitions. I've just got the league to focus on. Hopefully, we can go and win that league and keep the board happy. They're happy with all the cup competitions. I've just got to find a goal scorer now. So players have got to step up. Go and check out Elmo's video down below. Go and see how he's done. See if he's still in any of the cup competitions, where he's doing in the league, who he's brought in the summer. Has he signed a Carlos Tevez? Go and find out by clicking that link down below. And we'll be back on Friday.
Come back and see Tuna sacked on Friday.
So in other words, come back and see Elmo sacked on Friday, and I've won the league. And somehow managed to win the FA Cup regardless.
I've won World Cup, mate.
I'm going to protest that Barnsley field as an eligible player. And they're going to put me back in. Actually, now I'm playing Arsenal. I don't want to do that again. That's depressing. Yeah, come back on Friday and see how the first season ends. Now, don't forget, this is 5 seasons. So, first season is going to set us up for potential success, potential failure going forward. It's going to be crucial. You don't want to miss it. We'll see you on Friday. Bye-bye.
Bye.